Hi, my name is Itzae Montemayor. I'm a third-year student of Illustration and Visual Communication, and for my final project, I decided to do a campaign to raise awareness about anxiety. To experiment a bit more throughout my process, I decided to go back into mark making by using charcoal, and just keeping in mind this idea of how can I depict purely anxiety just by mark making and line, and that's how this journey started at the end. My initial process was to keep just creating these really gestural and expressive charcoal studies. My initial drawings were these ones of the computer head. I really wanted to depict this feeling of being overwhelmed, but trying to keep the sensation and everything under control, hence why the person seems to be like trying to hold himself or themselves. I also wanted to keep it open, so keeping the person, just giving the idea that it's a person, but not defining if it's a woman, a man, or a non-binary person. Just so everyone can relate to this. Likewise, I decided to go with the symbolism of the computer, like an old computer, to create this idea of like how is something that is heavy on your head and something that also needs maintenance, like in computer, your mental health also needs like maintenance, self-care, and well-being. Throughout my experimentation process, I ended up discovering a few paths that I wanted to explore. Another path that I started exploring was a lot of typographical exploration, which ended up being the bottom three posters. And this one's also evolved into a little thing here that I could definitely show you. So this one's kept the same idea of showing how, trying to depict how a person is overwhelmed by thoughts while trying to keep everything contained. But it went more within the idea of how, trying to keep a focus on something. I was able to create this imagery that combined the texture that you get with traditional media, but I was able to enhance it more with the digital. I have had a really good experience with the course. I really enjoyed that it's a really multidisciplinary course. Each prep has had a different perspective to it, and it has allowed me to really explore my personal practice, as well as learning what I want to do further in the future with my practice. I'm really interested in combining the graphic design and illustration with the storytelling. So I'm looking forward to maybe working in an editorial house, publishing house, because I would love to work with book covers and illustrating, like creating illustration for books, or even all the promotional material is an area that I'm really interested in. So I would like to pursue that area.